this is what the Taliban want the world to see. Their long-exiled de facto leader, Abdul Ghani Baradar, returning to Afghanistan, ostensibly to a warm welcome. A key negotiator, he'll have major influence over how the group will govern this time. Though it seems some aspects aren't up for discussion.
The system of the government is clear. That is an Islamic government. Sharia law would be, of course, there would be no democratic system at all.
There's a sense of déjà vu and dread for Afghanistan. Just listen to the cries outside the airport gates in Kabul. When the Taliban ruled in the 90s, only 3 countries recognized their government: Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Pakistan. This time, there are signs heavyweights Russia and China are considering support too. Both have kept their embassies open and have held direct talks with the Taliban.
It will encourage and embolden them. Russia and China really are crucial for the Taliban to be able to operate on the world stage. They're both members of the UN Security Council.
Influencing the Taliban could mean even greater reach for China and Russia. They fear an increased risk of terrorist attacks at home. So does the West.
We'll not tolerate a government that allows Afghanistan to once again become a safe haven for terrorists.
Pakistan is seeing crowds of Afghans rush to the border, and experts aren't believing that country's denials.
This notion that Pakistan is financing the Taliban and Pakistan is supporting the Taliban, it is a misnomer.
Fact is, the so-called new Taliban appear to rely on foreign fighters, and questions persist about foreign funding as well. The Taliban make hundreds of millions off opium and the drug trade, but could run into trouble now in government.
It's almost a certainty that donor aid will decline. It's almost a certainty that the assets will be frozen, and that's going to lead to deterioration in the macroeconomic environment.
More evacuation flights are getting out now, but too few for everyone who wants to leave, fearful of what this latest Taliban regime will bring. Thomas Daigle, CBC News, Toronto.